So in this video, I will be answering questions on plus size Reddit. Hi, I'm Jamie. I am a body positive content creator. For those of you who are new here, welcome. Yeah, let's answer some questions. The topic says interested in smaller guy. So I'm interested in this slim guy. He's like a foot taller than me and 100 pounds less than me. We are in our 30s. We haven't met in real life, but I would like to suggest it. We have connected on social media, so he's seen pics of me, and it's obvious I'm not small. Says, I'm really worried that we would meet in person and he would not be into me due to my size. I worry that my pics are deceiving for some reason, although logically I know they aren't. Sure, I post flattering pics usually, but they are me and unedited. I have a video of me at the gym where you can see that I have a belly, some arm fat is jiggling. I have a double chin and my calves are very visible and large. So I would hope he has seen that. Please help me. Should I be okay? He seems to like me so far, so I think he likes me for me and not necessarily my body. Although he has given a few compliments on my body, so I'm really not sure. I don't know if I should do anything else, but I want to just be confident. I think, and this goes to like, I have a video about dating preferences and just about how we limit ourselves from finding real connection because of our preferences. This is not a preference thing on this one, but just in general, what I'm telling this person is just don't limit yourself, you know, go after this guy. I wish I could take my own advice because I am not dating and I don't want to, but just go for it. And if they're weird about your body, then that person's not the one and you can move on, but go for it. I hate that people in bodies that are not the standard, we have to ask these questions. Oh, I wonder if he likes big girls. Oh, I wonder if he likes black girls, or you know, things, all these little things. I wonder. Well, stop wondering, just try it. Okay, here's a question. It says, internalized fat phobia. Hello, I have a friend which has a thin figure, but he usually makes bad comments about his belly, which makes me feel kind of uncomfortable as a fat person. When I told him about that, he said that being fat isn't bad. He just doesn't like having a big belly. How could I tell him that this makes me uncomfortable? Or should I find a way to not be uncomfortable when he talks about it? I'm afraid that saying that I'm uncomfortable could trigger him in some way. This, I think, is a interesting question. I've had friends who are significantly smaller than me, thinner than me, throughout the years, say things about their body that makes me only feel worse. But here's the thing to remember. Just about every single person struggles with their body. So definitely understand that they have the right to feel the way they do about their body. Now, if expressing it makes you feel bad, that's also valid too. So I think if anything, it's about a conversation about boundaries. Hey, I don't like it when we talk about bodies. Or I just prefer not to talk about or pick apart body parts in front of me. And it's one of those things where I've had to express those feelings with friends and family. It's uncomfortable at first, but it is what it is. Like, hey, I don't want to hear about that. It's not a question, but commentary. It says, sometimes I internally cringe when posing next to my slim friends. But then I see the pics and realize, wow, I actually look cute in here too. I think we have been taught and trained to think that the only thing beautiful is slender or is thin, and anything that's not that is not beautiful or deserves to be seen. But it's one of those things where, you know, this world is full of different shapes and sizes and colors, and that's what makes it beautiful. Another thing too is like, I used to avoid pictures just so it's like there was no evidence of it or that I didn't deserve to be in them. And that's false. Like, especially more than ever, like, step into a picture. When my dad passed a few years ago, that's the first thing I looked for were pictures of him and me together. And I realized there was a time where I didn't want to take any. So I don't have nearly as many as I'd like. So step into the picture. How can I stop feeling ashamed to be seen doing things like eating, having ice cream, and other things? I feel so ashamed when people see me having food, like they're looking at me and making fun of me for it. It's like I'm fitting their stereotype. Local fat girl does the fat girl thing. I want to get over it. I feel like it stops me from enjoying the moment. Doing anything as a fat girl is so embarrassing, and for what? So this question makes me really sad. Probably one of the reasons why weight loss was so important for me growing up. And it just sucks. Everybody should be able to enjoy life. And there are going to be people who will judge you. I know when I walk out in certain outfits, people look at me weird. But I feel sorry for those people. What started helping me was starting to reframe in my mind how I viewed these people. And it's going to sound rude, but I was thinking, gosh, like, your life is sad. Or, gosh, you're really ignorant if I'm distracting you from your day, or that you're taking the time to judge me and stare at me. When I see someone in any size enjoying life, I'm like, good for you. The narrative for fat people is so narrow. We're either, like slobs and lazy, or we're on this journey to find our smaller selves. Like, there can't just be existing and enjoying. So I would just say, reframe your mindset about those people, not about yourself. You're supposed to go out and eat ice cream and enjoy yourself. And if anyone is staring at you or is looking at you, I mean, honestly, you should pity them. Like, that's really sad. I feel so sad that, like, that's your life. Judging a stranger, judging a random person. I, a female 30, I'm a plus size, never had a boyfriend, was told by my mom to lose weight so that I'd get a boyfriend. What to do? So I feel like I relate to this person already, because I'm 31, and I've never really had a boyfriend either. So I can understand being kind of a late bloomer. And for me, I always thought that's what was holding me back, was my weight. But it's not true. She says she'd always say, directly and indirectly, that if I had been slimmer and do not have a strong personality, I would have had a boyfriend by now. She kind of sounds like my mom. I feel good and confident with what I look like, but it seems she's making it look like that is a problem. Parents are really major sources of our insecurities. Yes, they are. They love projecting their own insecurities on us, and we carry that with us forever, and it's great. But no, in all seriousness, I used to think the same thing. I used to think I had to lose weight in order to find love, and that's not true. There is someone out there for everyone. And I know those are all things that people say, and it just sounds like a bunch of cliches, and I've heard it before. But it is true, at least when it comes to like what true love is. You know what I mean? When you think about the people you love, you don't think about their bodies. And so it's just finding that person who is ready to invest in you as a person and all that you have to offer. So I would say, have a conversation with your mother that you're in a good place, and this, her comments about your body and finding a boyfriend don't help. And they put self-doubt in your mind. And when that happens, you're exposing yourself to finding the wrong person, or missing an opportunity. So yeah, tell her to stop. I've had to tell mine too. So I think those are all the questions I'm going to do for today. Or please like this video if you liked it. Thumbs down if you didn't. Comment if you would like to see me answer more questions. I love doing it in my spare time. I just go on there and look at questions and answer them when I feel like it. Yeah, I love doing that. So I thought I would just answer some here. I probably will do this again just because I love giving advice, even though I don't take my own sometimes. But yeah, I will see you on the next one.